So what's going on, guys? My name is Violent. Welcome to IWZombies. Today we're back in Infinite Warfare talking a little bit more about the new Zombies mode that's coming. That's right, we got a little bit more of a teaser happening with the latest game update, Update 1.21. And I did cover those patch notes. If you guys are interested in checking those out, they will be linked in the top link in the description box below. But if you guys are new around here, drop a like on this video and let me know in the comments section if you're new. If you guys want to send me any images, anything, if you've completed the super Easter egg, hit me up at IWZviolent over on Twitter and we can continue the conversation over there. As most of you guys should know by now, an actual new game mode has been confirmed by Brian Bright, who is the project director of Infinite Warfare Zombies. And I just realized that Lee Ross is the associate project director, which would mean that Brian Bright is above him. Really strange, because Lee Ross is the main guy that talks zombies with us, and he's the associate project director. Anyway, Lee Ross is a great guy. I love what he's doing with Infinite Warfare Zombies. I'd just like to hear more from Brian Bright, who's the actual project director. So what was introduced in the latest update? Well, if you look under your barracks and films, you're going to notice something called Boss Battle and Boss Battle 2. Now this might be related to the new game modes that are coming. We know that new game mode prep work wasn't something that was addressed in the actual patch notes, so this could mean zombies as well. What does this indicate? That is the real question. Well, this indicates within the next week or two we will actually be receiving this new game mode. We are approaching the Xbox and PC release of DLC 4, The Beast from Beyond, and I know a lot of you guys are really excited to get your hands on this. All of us on PS4 are awaiting this new game mode to drop, and so we are just weeks away from that occurring, and I just wanted you guys to be prepared for it. But what I want to spend a majority of the time on this video talking about is what this could actually be, because the hint that we got is Boss Battle and Boss Battle 2. Okay, so that was the hint that we've been given. I don't think it's a real leak because it's public knowledge. You can go check it out for yourselves. I think it's something that is hinting at a Boss Battle game mode. We've had many boss battles throughout the experience of the Season Pass here in Infinite Warfare Zombies. With Zombies in Spaceland, we face the Alien. With Raven the Redwoods, we face the Super Slasher. In Shaolin Shuffle, we face the Rat King. In Attack of the Radioactive Thing, we faced Krogzilla. And in The Beast from Beyond, we had the Extinction crossover where we had to defeat the Blue Rhinos, or as some of you call it, the Mammoths. So a lot of boss battles are in this game. And if that's a primary factor with this new game mode, how do you think it's going to play out? How would you like to see it play out? Let me know down in the comment section below. On the same sheet of music, I know of many people that have just wanted this boss fight to be optional. And I'm talking the super Easter egg boss fight here with Mephistopheles. This is where you get the Demon Slayer player card. I would say it's completely possible to expect this boss fight and potentially all the rest of the boss fights, but we may have a matchmaking lobby type of server where we're going to be able to vote on what type of boss fight we want to go into. And that's for the co-op people that are playing with randoms. But I'm sure there's going to be great features for those who want to play a custom game or even solo. This is something that I think will help people on the grind to at least becoming level 999. I've heard of rumors of people becoming level 1000, or maybe there's something you got to do to actually make that possible. Let me know if you guys know or have any information on any level 1000s out there. I really don't know anything about that. But the point of what I'm actually trying to say is that you'll be able to earn keys faster. And I think with a separate game mode, if it allows you to earn keys, more people will probably play this game. Now I know we have quite a large fan base here in Infinite Warfare Zombies. All the Black Ops 3 guys would tell you otherwise, but if you look at my channel, definitely the community is very alive and speaking their voice here in the comments section. So I know there's a giant community out there playing Infinite Warfare Zombies. By the way, I hope you guys are really liking the Venom Z gameplay that I got going on here. Now, if you have the Venom Z or the Venom Y, it does upgrade automatically to the Venom Z, at least from what I've seen. And this thing does work. I think I just saw a video the other day by Prestige, and he was showing how this thing was performing in multiplayer, and it was just junk. And I absolutely think this thing doesn't perform in multiplayer, but in Zombies, it definitely clears the way when Mephistopheles does his summoning move. If I had to give an improvement for the Venom X in Zombies, it's clearly that there's just not enough ammo. If you get 4 shots, I mean, what's going on with that ammo count? it's not very usable. I mean, they use it as a rocket launcher, but it's not something you're going to absolutely want to keep unless you know it's very effective. Now, I did find that if you're not putting enough damage on Mephistopheles during these intermediate stages where you have to actually weaken Mephistopheles, shoot the Venom Z at him, and it will absolutely take him down in one shot. No matter where you shoot him on his body, it's the electricity that attaches to him, and that causes the most damage. You remember that light we were talking about outside the map? Now, I decided to try to shoot this with the Venom Z to see if I could reach it. Now, that was one of the best shots that I got off. It went a little below it, but it's not far enough. It can't reach far enough. That green light is just too far out there. I wanted to experiment a little bit with it. We are able to save a crawler at some points and experiment with this green light. And we haven't got any sort of results. I do shoot the Kindle here at it, and I just can't get anything to hit properly. I'm not exactly sure if that's just a glitch lost and found or what that is out there. But what we do know is that it exists after update 1.21. So, you guys can let me know what you think of this down in the comment section below. Maybe it'll go somewhere, maybe it won't. But something that for sure is glitched out is that there is a rock above this arena, and it will stop his meteor attacks. That is something that we came across in this last update, and it is something that is happening. So, meteor attack over meteor attack, it was just nailing this rock. And, I mean, we're grateful, you know, we don't have to dodge the actual attack, but he can move in other directions, and that won't be possible. It's just if he's in that one position, it will nail that rock, and we just got lucky. A bunch of the guys I've been playing with lately, we've had conversations talking about this boss fight and how it's been altered and changed, moving from game update to patch updates, okay? So the difference is that there are massive things that are changed in patches and minor things that are changed in game updates. The footage you're seeing right now is the third time I have completed this boss fight, but I have played this boss fight over 20 times. And sort of what we're gathering is that our skill level is raising because the majority of people are still failing on this Easter egg boss fight, this super Easter egg with Mephistopheles, and that is just something that's real. And so we are realizing that our skill level is actually rising the more times that we play this. So if you guys are struggling with the boss fight with Mephistopheles, just know that the more times you play it, the more Fate and Fortune cards you wield together, you will be able to chain combo things and make this boss fight 10 times easier so you can beat it. But with this super Easter egg being very difficult, it begs the question, do you think this needs to be easier? Do you think that the new game mode needs to challenge this challenge that's already here? Would you like to see weapons that you're just given that you have to beat the Easter egg boss fight with, rather than being able to customize it yourself with the build-up of doing it, okay? So that is somewhat of the direction I think they're going to go. I think we're going to have a setup given to us by Infinity Ward, and we'll have to go into the boss fight and maybe try and take it out with certain wonder weapons. Maybe it'll even be wonder weapons from other maps. I don't know, because I would really like to see the Discord or something in the Beast from Beyond. I think cross-map wonder weapons would be a cool thing, and I would openly welcome that. So let me know what you guys think of this idea and your thoughts on the actual new game mode. I really want to read these comments here, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to subscribe. Violent out.